Wixa, what is up, gamers? It has been a long time. I have some very special stuff, some Wixa wonderful stuff to open. If you can't tell, it's Wixoss related. Let's open this up. Oh, it is too, okay. And I already slashed the box open. These are very small and compact. Alright, so Wixa, what did we get? Let's open all three of these. Wow, look how tiny these are. The picture online makes this look like a large box, but this is just like a tiny little cardboard box. So we got three Wixoss decks. We got WXDI07 Wixoss TCG constructed deck, top Diva deck, DXM, that stands for Deus Ex Machina. So this is similar to a Yu-Gi-Oh structure deck where you just get like a pre-built deck. It's got, it's fairly decent for tournaments. I think you need to buy a couple more of these, like two, to have a full deck, but like out of the box it is playable. So also Wixoss is for 15 plus, so this is not a baby game like Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon or whatever. Let me just straighten this out. So let's see, full foil. It's a fully foiled deck. That's pretty cool. And I did get some sleeves. Got these dragon shields. We love dragon shields. These are like the high quality stuff. We're gonna be sleeving these up. And yeah, we got DXM. They're like the elite best players in the Wixoss Diva anime. And then we also got the Great White Hope. It's Tama. Look at her. She's such a sweetie. We got Tamayori Hime, Musical Moon Miko. Man, her hair must smell like Aquafresh. And then we also got Arc Gwyn, Blessed Angel Queen. I remember in the anime, Akino said this card was really good for whatever reason, and it won the duel. So, again, this is another Wixoss pre-constructed deck. This one shows like pictures of all the cards, though. This one just lists the names, so that's a little interesting. But yeah, so you got Hanayo, Tama, and Midoriko from the original Wixoss. Very cool. Great shout out to the old heads. I didn't really get into Wixoss until recently because there was no English card game, so how the hell am I going to play that? But yeah, I don't know, which one should I open first? I'll do the Dr. Tamago deck. Let's do that. So I got a couple sleeves. I'll sleeve this up. I don't know a whole lot about Wixoss, but I think it does include like the instructions for how to play. Wow, this is a tight box. Yeah, look at that. It's not even... Usually it goes under and behind there, but it's like folded. Okay. Let's see what is inside here. So we got a kind of not so great feeling playmat, but I wanted to get a Wixoss mat, but they're expensive as all hell. So we got Newborn Dr. Tamago. That is the mascot of the deck. I like Dr. Tamago. She has a very cute and funny design. I have some promos of her. I can't tell if this is foil. I don't think so. It's just got a plastic texture. And I'm proud to be a Sonic fan. Released, I know I'm free. Alright. That was not really the way I wanted to open it, but hey, it's alright. So, the Elrig deck, it's kind of like, I guess the best way to compare it is to the Ride deck in Cardfight Vanguard, where you have like a predetermined deck that you can always draw from, and your units, they scale to the power of your Elrig, which is girl spelt backwards. So you got level 0, that's like your starter. You have 3 Elrigs in the Diva format, so you have like your main singer and then her backups kind of. So you got Newborn Dr. Tamago, no effect, it's blue element. You got Let's Go Dr. Tamago, very cute. So they're supposed to be like a punk band. So she's got like this monster pajama thing going on. Very cute. I have the promo card for her. And then we got You Can Do It, Dr. Tamago. Just some funny names. Yeah, very cute. I like the art. It's pretty kino, I'd have to say. And then Never Give Up, Dr. Tamago. Now this one actually has an effect, level 3. So Uchu no Hajimari, that's her team. That's like the beginning of the universe. And then, so when you summon her, draw a card, your opponent discards a card. Very cool. Whenever this Elrig attacks, if there are 5 or more cards underneath it, draw a card. If there are 7 or more cards underneath it, your opponent also discards one. Alright, that's pretty good. I like those types of gap effects where you can like draw one and make your opponent discard one. Those always feel really punishing. And then once per game for 0 blue, you can put all cards on your put all cards underneath all other Elrig on your field under this Elrig. Oh, okay, I see. So that's how you get a pile. I didn't know how that mechanic worked. And then we got newborn Nova. I like Nova. She's a real sweetie muffin. Then, oh, this one has an effect, Nova Dirty. Yep, and this game has really good art. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 white Signy and a blue Signy. That's like your monsters. From among them and add them to your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in a random order. So I guess you just shuffle them and drop them. And the thing for the assist Elrigs is they have to be denoted as that, so you can't just mix and match, and they only go up to like level 2 or something. So look at the top 5 cards, put a Signy. So this one has no restrictions. You can get like any color. Put a Signy from among them into your field. Oh wow, that's pretty good. Put the rest on the bottom in any order. The enter abilities are, oh, okay, so it negates their enter abilities. That's cool. So coming off from Yu-Gi-Oh, seems like they have similar effects, but they also realized that just summoning stuff for free with no drawbacks is broken. So then we got Newborn Bang. She's an AI zombie girl. I don't know why. And then, okay, so her level 1 is Enter Charge. Put the top 2 cards of your deck into your Enter Zone. So from Duel Masters, which this game is very heavily based off. Also, it's made by the same company, Takara Tomy, so there's a lot of overlap. This is basically Duel Masters for big boys. So yeah, you get to charge the top 2 cards of your deck. That's pretty good. So that's like kind of like mana. I'm not sure. And then Bang Repeat, that's your level 2. Add target Signy from your Enter Zone to your hand. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then vanish a Signy your opponent's field with power 10,000 or more. Okay, so you can kill any big thing and you get to recycle. And then we got a Peace card. These are like your final smash. You get like a couple of these per game. Use conditions. You have to have Uchu no Hajimari with all members level 1 or more. Target level 3 target level 3 Elrig on your field. Gain the following ability. Whenever it attacks, choose one of the following a number of times equal to the level of your opponent's center Elrig. Okay, resolve these once at a time, and you can choose the same number, the same effect multiple times. Draw a card, your opponent discards a card at random. Ooh, discarding at random. I know in Duel Masters that's pretty brutal. And the Peace cards have a different back too. It's got even a different writing on the back. This is a mysterious phenomenon. Originating from the bond of unity, the individual soul is empowered at times with the cry of the soul to the universe, creating a movement in the world. Just believe in the power of its users. Interesting. And now, I remember I was discussing with some people online. They were saying this is the worst starter deck, so I did buy some like singles and stuff to update it, but I'll get to that in a moment. So we got Shark Spear as your evil. Okay, put the top 3 cards of your deck into your trash, and then if you have 20 or more cards in your trash, you can pay 2 colorless, and if you do, add a Demon Signy from your trash to your hand. I don't know if that's good or not. Seems like pretty brutal self-mill though. Oh, this card's upside down. Oh yeah, okay, Wixoss, what was I thinking? And then we got Curson, Blessed Evil. That's a demon too, I guess. So this is a demon deck? I can't tell. During your turn, whenever 1 or more cards are put from a deck into the trash by your effect, all Signy on your opponent's field lose their abilities. Ooh, that's pretty good. And then Life Burst, if you get this from a shield. Target Signy on your opponent's field gains constant. This Signy cannot attack until end of turn, and you draw a card. That's pretty good. And we got 4 of those. We got Carmilla Screw as your evil. So freeze a Signy on your opponent's field. Put the top 2 cards of your deck into your trash. So I guess this has a self-mill theme. Then we got Captain Hook as your evil. Yeah, these are all anime girls. I think you already know why I recommend this game so highly, right? The Signy cannot be vanished by your opponent's effect as long as you have 20 or more cards in your trash. It can still be vanished in battle, or if its power drops to 0 or less. Okay, so that's another holdover from Duel Masters, having 0 or less power. I don't think in TCG they had any of those effects, aside from the 2 dragons that got plus. There are these 2 dragon cards that had 0 power, but they got plus based on certain conditions. And then when this Signy leaves the field during attack phase, shuffle 5 target Signy without Guardian from your trash into your deck. Down target Signy on your opponent's field and freeze it, then draw a card. Okay, that's pretty cool. Then we got Shinpachi as your general. So for 1 blue, when you summon it, you can draw a card, and then the text before the colon indicates the cost. What the hell? What is with this reminder text telling me that how costs work? Alright. And then action, turn 1. Does that mean like once per turn? Oh, yeah. Vanish a Signy on your opponent's field if you have 4 more cards in your hand than your opponent. Okay, that's pretty good. So how much we draw and discard, that seems pretty good. And then we got Giaco Benedis Natural Planet. Okay, just got a little thing, you can tell. It's very cute. At the beginning of your attack phase, this Signy in front of this Signy is frozen. You can pay 2 blue and 1 colorless and gains Assassin. And then reminder text, I don't actually know what Assassin does, so that's good. A Signy with Assassin deals damage directly rather than battling. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. So that's... Yeah, this game is similar to Duel Masters where you break shields, but it's like lane-based instead. And then we got Procyon, she's just generic multicolor. We got Sirius, no effect, it's just dual colored. Servant Sharp, Guardian, when you discard this card you can prevent damage from a single outward attack, and then it has multi-enter, and when paying a cost this can be used as any color, and then its life burst effect is add a Signy from your trash to your hand. Pretty nice. Hopefully you never summon it. And then I think this is the deck exclusive spell card, Random Drain. I think in Japanese it was called Random Bad. So draw a card and then your opponent discards a card. If you have 3 Uchu no Hajimari Elrig on your field, instead draw a card and your opponent discards at random. Okay. And then its life burst is down target Signy on your opponent's field and freeze it. Your opponent discards a card. That's pretty good. Yeah, so I like that kind of playstyle. I don't know how I'll customize the deck. I vaguely recall something. I have to like buy a couple rares, but I know there are a couple other good cards to add. So I'm just gonna put these back in the box. I gotta sleeve them up later. I don't know if I'll record me sleeving them. I basically wanted to play these 2 decks. Oh look, see, it says hello selector. That's pretty cute. It's like it's talking to me. I'm not schizophrenic, okay? So yeah, for these I just wanted to have them like out of the box. I wasn't gonna customize these since like, oh dude, there's plastic here too, or tape I should say. That sucks. Yeah, we're gonna go on a Wixoss journey, okay? And there's no time limit on the recording, so that's good. Yeah, so this is what these decks look like. Comes with a similar mat. The box is very nice, actually. Yeah, you got a lot of cool stuff here. And I keep this one by my side so I don't accidentally throw it out. Packaging is a little bit superfluous, but it's still cool. So, oh man, more tape. Are you what? Wixoss, why did they do that? There's so much tape. Whatever. I can't say it's cheaply made. It's quite a nice product. Unfortunately, this is going like straight to the recycling bin. So, I think the deck is just split in 2. All right, that's cool. I was gonna put these in white sleeves because it is the White Hope after all. We're gonna be sleeving these up as we go. Although I don't know about the Elric deck. I guess I gotta put those in different sleeves. I didn't think that through too much, gamers, but it's whatever. And okay, more tape. Awesome. 1 Arquin. Oh, okay. These aren't all foil. Well, okay. I just want you guys to know, in the United States of America, false advertising is a federal crime. It's a serious offense. That's very nice though. It looks cool. I'm probably not gonna record me sleeving these if it's so difficult, but wow, look at that. Beautiful. During your opponent's turn, the Signy gains Shadow and it can't be targeted. And then for 1 white, when it's summoned, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, reveal a Signy from among them, add it to your hand, put the rest on the bottom, and then its life burst is choose 1. Return an up Signy on your opponent's field to the owner's hand, or draw a card. Okay, so I think up and down is like tap and untap. And I guess this is an Angel deck. So we got Michael, Blessed Angel. As long as this card is in the left or right Signy zone, a Signy in your center zone gets plus 3,000. Pretty cool. Only 2 though. Interesting. We got Bow, High Armed. and just a vanilla with a life burst effect where you can return a Signy with power 8,000 or less on your opponent's field to its owner's hand. 4 of those though, that's cool. And they all have the same rarity of starter deck, ST. Athena, Blessed Angel, that's pretty cool art. So for 1 white, 2 colorless, when it's entered, you can add a target Signy with Guardian from your trash to your hand. Oh, that's cool. So I guess it's, you want to recycle your Servant Sharps. Then we got Arc Athena, Holy Angel, and its automatic effects at the beginning of your attack phase. If there is an armed Signy on your field, up this Signy, and then you can pay 1 white and tap it to return target Signy with power 8,000 or less on your opponent's field to its owner's hand. Pretty cool. And then we got, it looks like an Idol Master. Letty, Heavy Arms, so I guess there's armed cards, angels and armed, so that's interesting. So then it's enter as 1 red, 1 colorless, add target level 1 red Signy from your trash to your hand. I guess it's focused on recycling, and then her life burst is choose 1, you can vanish an up Signy on your opponent's field or draw a card. That's actually not bad, there's like no restriction for that, and we got 3 of that. And we got Servant Sharp, and they're all Tamas. Oh yeah, I just saw the card behind it. But yeah, Servant Sharp, it's like a perfect guard in Vanguard, and this one's got Tama on it. I think it's got to be Tama. It's the Wixoss original Tama though, that's pretty cool. And then we got Get Big Bible. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 2 Signy from among them, add them to your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of the deck in a random order, and then its life burst is return target up Signy on your opponent's field to the owner's hand. So pretty flexible, can search or it can bounce something. Very, very cool. That is Wixoss wonderful. Yeah, so I thought this was an all-foil deck. Maybe this, the DXM one, was full foil. Actually, it doesn't say that it's full foiled, so yeah, never mind. You guys live for today. Now, there was a Wixoss tournament going on a while ago, and I wish I could have gone to participate in it, but I was busy with some important stuff for the movement. So we got Tamayori Hime, Mystical Moon Miko. That is beautiful foiling. When this Elrig attacks, you may down 2 up Signy on your field, and then pay 1 white and 1 colorless. And if you do, this Elrig, wait, if you do up this Elrig, and this Elrig loses abilities, and when it's summoned, you can look at the top 4 cards of your deck, add 2 cards from among them to your hand. Oh, that's really good. And then once per game, this Elrig gains automatic once per turn. When this Elrig attacks, up all Signy on your field. Oh man, that's pretty good. So she just gets a ton of attacks in. That's very Tama-esque. And we got Tamayori Hime, New Moon Miko. I love her smile. Tama is just such a sweetie. And she's got her classical spear. Oh, this is level 0 Tama, level 1 Tama. They don't have any effects. I love Tama. She's such a sweetie. Her hair smells like lilies. And then we got Hanayo. Hanayo's okay. She's kind of mean. She really tricked Yuzuki. But anyway, we got Hanayo 0, no effect. Hanayo Camellia. Vanish a Signy on your opponent's field with power 8,000 or less. Draw a card and discard a card. Very red. I do like the redesign for Tama in one of the later sets. She just looks like that one VTuber, Mori or whatever. I'm not really a VTuber guy, but I thought it was funny because they just very clearly wanted to, imitate that popular character. We got main phase, attack phase, Hanayo Orchid. Okay, so she's named after flowers. I guess that makes sense. Hana's flower. Vanish target Signy on your opponent's field when summoned. Oh, damn, that's pretty good. So it's just unconditional kill anything. And then 1 colorless, you can put a card from your opponent's enter zone that does not share a color with your opponent's center Elrig into their trash. Okay, so it's enter burn. I think red was like the mana burn color. And then we got Midoriko, Battle Girl. She's got the Nintendo Power Glove on her hand. And we got Midoriko, Gemation. And then it's just enter charge 2, just like bang. And then we got Midoriko Reinforcement. The next time you take damage this turn, instead you don't take that damage. And then you can also pay 2 colorless and all Signy on your field, get plus 5,000 power until end of turn. Very cool. Then we got a peace card. That's very cute. Or it's just the old team together. You have a white Elrig, a green, and a red, and then you can search your deck for a Signy, reveal it, add it to your hand, shuffle your deck after doing so. If your opponent's center Elrig is level 3 or more, they choose and put 3 cards from their enter zone into their trash. Damn, that's pretty good. So Oh, we got another one. I don't know why there was only one in the Tamago deck, but we got Burning Curiosity. That's pretty cute too. I like Tama with her hair down. I don't know. The art's just really nice. You know, they got a lot of sweetie muffins. These would definitely go in the sweetie of the day. Anyway, use this. As you use this piece, you may pay Exceed 4, I don't know what Exceed 4 is, as an additional use cost. Put 4 cards that are underneath your Elrig into Elrig trash, vanish target Signy on your opponent's field, and if you paid the Exceed 4, instead remove it from the game. Damn, okay, that's pretty good. So you can just totally nuke somebody out of the game. And then we got more Signy cards. So we got Algea, Blessed Angel. Whenever this Signy attacks, you may discard 2 Angel Signy, and if you do, draw 3 cards. That's pretty good, and she's just a level 1, so it's really easy to get that off. And then we got Haniel, Blessed Angel. Yeah, she's a level 1. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, reveal a level 2 or less Signy from among them, and add it to your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order, and then her Life Burst is look at the top 3 cards of your deck, reveal a Signy from among them, and add it to your hand, or put it onto your field. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. And that's 4, okay. Then we got, let's see, Romale, lightly armed. Okay, so she's not heavily armed like the other one. And then, let's see, so vanish a Signy on your opponent's field to power 3000 or less. And then it has a reminder text for how enter the battlefield effects work. And, oh, okay, so the other 2 Michaels were there. Okay, cool. So this deck was not fully foiled, but still really nice. I'm very glad I got this. So yeah, I'm gonna sleeve up the Tama just because I don't want to like get it scratched because it's so nice, you know. I don't want to make her cry. But yeah, it's really cool. I love this game. It's got a lot of nice sweeties. You know, I love sweetie pilled games. Everyone knows that. But yeah, this will be cool to sleeve up and I can play, go to the card shop. Hopefully I don't get beaten up or kicked out for playing Wixoss. Some guy on the forum was talking about how he got punched in the face on the bus for looking at his Wixoss cards. It's really sad. That makes me cry. Time for the DXM deck. This one is all foil though, I believe. So, whoa, and I got a promo pack. You know, I'll open this. I don't like the side packs, like where they open from that little strip on the side. I'm always scared I'm gonna like destroy the pack. But anyway. Okay, what do we got? We got Deus Zero. That's it? Okay, it's just a single card pack. Alright, Deus Zero. Very cute. She's doing the power stance. I like her little smile. She's got a weird robot thing there. That's pretty cool. Very neato. Then we got the actual deck here. So, let's see. I'm just gonna have to knife this, I guess. And there we go. I use more of my crap. Ooh, look at these foils. These are beautiful. X3. All right, we got Gullwing, Code Excel. Man, look at that foiling. That's gorgeous. Okay. At the beginning of your attack phase, if there are 2 or more cards in your opponent's enter zone and you discarded 1 or more cards this turn, your opponent chooses a card in their enter and puts it in the trash. And then action. This Signy gains Double Crush, and okay, it's Double Breaker from Duel Masters, but she's restricted to Deus Ex Machina team. Whoa, 4. That's pretty good actually. So that I get, because I remember hearing about this deck and that people would basically just buy this and then update it a little bit and like go to tournaments and kick people's asses. Next we got Muska, Natural Planets, some kind of fairy. And then enter, discard 2 level 1 Signy, add target Signy without a Guardian from your trash to your hand, and then Life Burst is you can pay black and colorless, and if you do a Signy on your opponent's field, it gets minus 12,000 power until end of turn. Pretty good. Only 2 of this. Oh man, I almost need to like sleeve these. I don't like scratching up my nice cards. So we got Double Stinger, Phantom Aquatic Beast. Look at that. It's beautiful. Love this foiling. This is like very eye-catching. Discard up to 3 cards, draw cards equal to number of cards discarded this way, and then Life Burst is you can choose 1, vanish and up Signy or draw a card. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty good. You can just bin some stuff and then get new stuff. Got Obelisk Code Anti. When a soul is attached to this Signy, I don't know what soul is, put the top 2 cards of your deck or your opponent's deck into the trash so you can mill, and then 1 black, 1 red, 2 colorless, put target Signy from trash onto your field, then vanish target Signy on your opponent's field, power less than the Signy that entered the field. Okay, cool. I got Exicus. I know this because that's Zephiel's weapon from Fire Emblem 6. Exicus. And then it's just a red or black, so nothing else to say. Servant Sharp. Oh, this one's cool. She's like a foil. She kind of looks like Iris or whatever. A VTuber. I only know about VTubers because the Weebcast fans talk about them. It's like listening to your children talk about some cartoon or some shit. And anyway, you know what Servant Sharp does. I guess she's just in every deck. That's cool though. I like that. That means that every deck is like the perfect guards, which I remember when I was playing Vanguard, getting the perfect guards for like whatever clan I was playing was always a pain in the ass. But we got Burning Calamity. She looks pissed. This looks like a Super Robot Wars cut in. I like it though. Okay, so vanish target Signy on your opponent's field, power 12,000 or less, and put the top 2 cards of your deck or your opponent's deck into the trash. And then you can choose one, vanish target up Signy on your opponent's field, put the top 4 cards of your deck or your opponent's deck into the trash. See, I don't know. I don't know if mill is like future-proofed in this game, because I know in like, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh, for example, that stuff got really out of hand to the point where like discarding a card to pay a cost was never really a downside after a certain point. It just became like, oh, that's just another positive aspect of that card. Like Graceful Charity, I think it has absolutely zero chance of ever getting unbanned, as opposed to like Pot of Greed, which I mean any deck would benefit from that, but like Graceful Charity just is unfair because you get to set up so many plays, and man, this is I'm trying to stall for time and I'm not really succeeding, but I got it. Okay, we've got X3. That's cool. Whenever a soul is attached to a Signy on your field, you may discard a card, and if you do, draw a card. Attach a card underneath this Elrig to target Signy on your field as a soul. They didn't really explain that mechanic. I hope they do. I know someone said that this deck is good, but they have like a mechanic that they don't explain. Exceed 3, remove a piece in your Elrig deck from the game, and if you do, up to 2 target red Signy on your field gain Assassin. Whoa, that's pretty good. So you can just direct attack. I got X0. She's very cute. And we got X1. Look at that cool fireworks pattern. I like that. That's really sick. The Elrig and the Signy deck have different foils. So this Signy with this card attached to it as a soul gains auto turn once per turn. When this Signy attacks, draw a card or enter charge 1. Up to 1 soul can be attached to a Signy and is put into Elrig trash when that Signy leaves the field. Okay. X2. That's a very cool pose. This Signy with the card attached to as soul gains. When this Signy attacks, vanish target Signy on your opponent's field, power 12,000 or less. That's pretty cool. And then this is the same card. It just has the character's signature on it. That's cool, I guess. I'm just gonna keep this in my promos binder. Yeah, she's very cute. She looks like Tio from Ao no Kiseki. Vanish target level 2 or less Signy on your opponent's field. Okay, that's pretty cool. She's like break dancing. And then we got Deus Shield. The next 2 times you take damage this turn, instead you do not take damage, and this Elrig gains auto. At the end of the turn, put the top 5 cards of your deck into your trash. Oh, okay, so you're gonna mill yourself instead of damaging. I don't think you deck out in this game. I think when you deck out, you just wait, you just skip your turn to like reshuffle everything. So that's kind of cool. And then 1 black and 2 colorless. The next time you would take damage this turn, instead you don't take damage, and at the end of the turn, wait. Okay, so you can negate up to 3 attacks. That's pretty cool. We got Machina 0. She looks a little nervous. Wing Slash. Vanish a level 1 Signy on your opponent's field. Add a level 1 without Guardian from your trash to your hand. Okay. Now, if they didn't have that exception for Guardian, I'm sure everyone would be grabbing their Servant Sharps to just negate forever. Target Signy on your opponent's field gets minus 12,000 power until end of turn. Add target Signy without a Guardian. Yep. And okay, we got Trigger of Victory. Oh, that's so cool. That's like it's like Gundam Kamen Rider build. They're just in the background cheering her. Use conditions. You have Team Deus Ex Machina on your field with all members, level 1 or more. Crush one of your opponent's life cloth. Then add a Signy without Guardian from your trash to your hand. That's pretty cool. And oh, there's another one. Okay. Chime of the Blessed Key. Draw 3 and discard 2. Oh, it is Graceful Charity. That's cool. Very adorable. And then we got Cargo, Code Ride. That's pretty adorable. You may put target card from your opponent's enter zone into their trash, and if you do, your opponent can enter charge 1. Okay. And then you can pay 1 red if you as a life burst to vanish a Signy on your opponent's field with 8,000 or less, and there's 4 of her. Ooh, okay. Baphomet is in this deck. I know she's a very staple black card. So as long as you have 5 or more cards in your trash, this gets plus 4,000 power. So I guess the self-mill is just to power her and somebody else up. We got Lancelot, Crimson General. Vanish a Signy on your opponent's field, power 5,000 or less. That's kind of lame. Then we got 2 more Muskas. Okay, very cool. I guess I'll show off the other Wixoss cards I got. Oh, it's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, cool. Thank you, Japanese, for putting too much tape on everything. I really appreciate that. Okay, so we got, I don't even remember what this is. Okay. Ah, get off. We got a Vanguard card. Very pretty fairy lady. It's cool. And then we got a Zillions of Enemies X. I'm not familiar with that game. And I thought I had another package here. I guess I don't. Whatever. But the main thing is I got this promo card of Mama. She's pretty cute. She's a she's a green Elrig. She's very sweet. She's a real sweetie muffin. I love her. It's a Valentine's promo. I wish I had the Aya one. She's also cute. Thank you, Japanese guy, for giving me extra cards. I guess I'll put that in my binder. Ah. Okay. Ah, man. The amount of tape I have to destroy today is absurd. Look at that. He wrote me a sweet little note. Or was it a girl? I don't know who sent it. Yeah, it's cool. Study hard, scare harder. Oh, I don't want to scare people. Okay, and then we got... Actually, this is Aya. That's cool. And we got the Aya promo for her baseball team, Traps. So she's a blue Signy, and she's sort of focused around counter spells, like in Magic the Gathering. But they're a little more, they're kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap cards, where they're counter spells that you can only activate under specific conditions, where it's like, oh, if your opponent drew a card, you can, other than their drop phase, you can do this. It's very keyed though. I like Aya. She's a real sweetie muffin, and you know, she's everyone's little sister. And yeah, we got just the generic thing there. I don't know who this pudding head is over here. I think this was also part of the same set as the Tama with the baseball bat. But yeah, so we got 2 Wixoss promos. I got some other Wixoss cards. I thought I bought, I guess it didn't arrive yet. But anyway, gamers, who won today? Definitely the Wixoschads. Well, Wixoss gamers, I sleeved up all my cards. I'm gonna go to the store and duel some people. Wixoss wish me luck, and catch you gamers next time.
And I'm proud to be a Sonic fan, where at least